and welcome to the Gondor campaign. And did you think I was going to post this soon again after the previous episode? Well, I did. And here we are against Isengard on the bridge, and we are vastly outnumbered. And defeat is a distinct possibility. They've got a whole heap of infantry, and they've got a lot of armour. Our archers aren't going to be very good against this. However, one thing we do have is pikes. And the White City will prevail. And we're going to put one there. This really is going to be like the last battle we can really afford to fight. There's just no way that we can fight another battle on this bridge. But just shoot into there. I know they've got shields, they've got loads of armour. But if we could just hold them there, that would be fantastic. And actually, don't we have... Oh, you guys. I was meant to, like, put you over here and then they shoot you. You might make it there yet. And then you guys just go into pike wall formation. And hopefully we can just do the same again. And just charge with our cavalry into the flank here. But I don't have the most hope. We can withdraw if it goes poorly. But of course, this is like our best chance of doing any damage. We killed 7% of them. That's actually... more than I thought we would. Gondor Militia, you just go in there and make sure you get nice and tangled up in all of those units. So, oh, and here come the wargs. I forgot they had wargs. Maybe it's best if we shoot them, because I think that's going to be the real issue here as well, because our cavalry can't handle the wargs. But let's just get over here into a sort, so that we're ready. We need to be ready to fight. And hopefully they just kind of crowd into all that. Oh dear. Our Black Root Vale archers actually are decent in melee as well. Like, they're passable, certainly. And oh, what is going on here? They're trying to line up there or something, I don't know. Oh, but it is going well. They're just kind of going straight into our pikes. Now, usually you don't want to get flanked with pikes. But we do leave this one side open over here. I don't know what is happening here. But actually, I think this happened last time as well. So it's not all too unfamiliar. Go into the Warg Marauders. We need to take them out, and then we can hopefully charge them with Hirluin. Oh, they're just awful at pathfinding, aren't they? At what point do we use our stuff? We've got these. In fact, oh god, we can't really go chasing them across the map. So let's come on over here. You're going to charge the Uruk-Reivers, Hirluin, and the Warg Marauders will come back at some point. We need to get some charges rolling ASAP. That was pretty poor, but they are pretty poor, so what can you really expect? And who are you shooting? Just anyone. You're just shooting anyone and everything.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Cavalry, or Archer Militia, you're kind of going to be, I think... Who's getting charged? Someone is. Oh, but they're going to get charged in the rear very shortly. We are giving them some shots, but over here, Hirluin is coming in. Good stuff. And I think we're going to use defensive stance here to reduce the combat effectiveness of the enemy army and just get the Archer Militia into melee. They've only got like one more volley left anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Our general here is getting some shots on there, and they're surrounded, and we're just getting absolutely pandered. But I think we are winning. What's the balance of power looking like? We are definitely winning. Absolutely. Black Root Vale archers as well. You're actually free to shoot. Just fire into the Uruk-hai archers. And we have now caught those Warg Marauders. So if you could just hold on for a second. Oh, we took out the captain. Good stuff. Now, I don't think Isengard will immediately rout, he says. But they might do. Who knows? Please do. That would be fantastic. They're not going to. So, ripping pepperonis. Let's send this guy... Dwellin, he's going to come charging down the hill, and Hirluin's going to go into the Uruk-Reivers. And let's use leadership as well, improve our combat effectiveness. Oh, brutal charge there. Well, not brutal, but, you know, it's passable. And we'll put you guys on loose formation. We don't want to send you into melee unless absolutely necessary. I don't think there's going to be another battle in this turn. At least I hope not. Oh, we've got routing. Excellent. And yes, do have faith in the Silver Tree. And all of you just go and charge. Everyone just charge at the Uruk Reavers. They're already wavering. So it will just be the archers over there. So everyone else actually just kind of come up this hill. And yep, they're all routing. Everyone, if you want to, which I suggest you do, everyone just run up this hill and then the archers will be forced to come across the hill. Oh, across the river. Across the hill? Oh, they're retreating. That's good. We're going to kill 85% of them. So the battle is ours. Excellent. I would say that was actually a very good win. A strong W. And we wiped out that entire army. So 1,574 orcs went there. And who got the most kills? Blackroot Vale archers. They actually did a lot better than I thought they would. Nice. Enemy camp sacked. Which one was that? Oh, that was just the Isengard army we fought. And a Corsair Invasion. Well, we'll have a look at where and who that has attacked in a moment. Fornost has fallen, Angamar's might, so clearly they took that. And Eastern Osgiliath has been besieged, and another settlement. Oh god, so that is us then, that has been attacked. Now what do they have? In fact, let's just go ahead and attack so we can see. Actually, the balance of power is really in our favour. They must have... oh, they've got nothing. They've got Steppe Tribesmen, Javelin men, awful in melee. Nomad warriors, pretty... actually, they're basically our Gondor militia tier, and then they've just got their rubbish things. Although Candish hunters are pretty decent archers with some good defensive stats. But other than that, they're not going to do very well assaulting a city, put it that way. However, we don't have a whole lot to defend the city with. Now we could actually send this force. We could send these guys over. We absolutely could do that. But actually, also what is happening here, we've got Balaknar Sampai, he's still hanging around, and there's Captain Nagalug there. And do they have any other armies coming? Dead Marshes region. Oh dear lord. Oh, at least this doesn't have a general, but that one does. I suspect that this is actually... yeah. Okay, so they got some Uruk-hai. Nice. 6 hit points with all that armor and defense to go with that. But they're very good. Very, very good. They are the best troll unit in the game, unless you count Ents in that, which you probably should. So they're the second best troll unit in the game. But that is probably the spawn army for us taking Minas Morgul. And actually, it's maybe a good thing that they're coming this way, because well, it's much easier to defend Cair Andros. You can defend at that bridge there, or you can defend in the settlement, and then like you can never ever lose it. Actually, we got this Ballista here as well, so let's put that in Faramir's army. And if they were to attack now, I think we'd definitely win. In fact, if we were to attack them, yeah, they'd quite fancy that. I think they would. But we'd want them to attack. So I don't know if it's... because if they were to attack us, I think it would take into account this garrison here. So, and then when they're looking at that, they're thinking, oh, that's not in our favour. So I'm wondering whether or not we should just take some of the units here, put them in the fort, to kind of weaken ourselves to make sure that they attack us, because that way we could wipe them out. Even though they think they could beat us. but oh dear. I'll tell you what though, if you go there, because I really don't want to fight Khand. Like, I mean, I want to fight them, but I don't want to fight them myself, dear lord. But how does the auto-resolve look? Like, if I were to attack now with those guys in there, it's 50-50. Let's just get... I don't think these guys will give that much extra, but I don't know. Maybe they will. Let's just do this. Oh, it's in our favour. We're surely going to win. Oh, no! I hope we didn't lose. We lost so many there. Oh my days. But I just can't be bothered to fight Khand. There's nothing worse than fighting against horse archers. I just hate it. Oh dear, but we lost so much there. But to be honest, I don't really care. We only lost 1 unit. What else am I thinking? Now that we know that actually that army of Radzag is coming from the north, we know that there's probably very little coming via the this way. So I'm going to put Yorthon there, and he's going to besiege Cirith Ungol. What do they have in there? They've got 1 unit of Orc Band, 1 unit of Orc Host, and also 58 Orcs of the Archer variety. So Yorthon, he could probably take out a large portion of that on his own. So I'm going to give him Yanblas Pikemen and the Pinethgilin Cavalry. Now, I don't know. I don't particularly want to take Cirith Ungol just yet. But looking at that army there, it's not that strong, is it? It's not that strong. They've got some Black Uruk-hais, which are post-barracks event unit for Mordor, but other than that, like, yeah, they've got the trolls as well, but we've now got a ballista, and we can kind of maneuver that around, sort of, to where it's needed, and siege is really effective against trolls, so I'm going to try and use that to the best of my ability, and the rest of this, though, is just garbage. Like, we can beat this, I think, with what we've got with Faramir. So it's not a massive worry. It's just I don't want to have too many of them coming at me at the same time. And Hirluin got a trait there at for defending the forwards of the Isen. Oh yeah, and also we got this force over here. I did say I'm not going to be auto-resolving anymore. But I just cannot be. I just can't be asked. I can't be asked fighting. I do obviously, I am enjoying the campaign, but those kinds of battles where you're just chasing the AI, they're no fun for anyone. But, who was it that mentioned, bear with me, I think it was Javier, and if I am saying your name wrong, please do tell me, because I'll feel like a right mug. You said you should build the armor upgrades in Banyalond with the leatherworker. The arrows of Khand are going to be useless, and I am also inclined to agree with that, because, or could we get them in Brethil? Oh no, we don't have them here, and that is because we don't have land clearance, I'm fairly certain. We need to get land clearance to actually, unlock all of the blacksmith tiers, and anyway, we can't get anything beyond leather tanner, so I didn't realise it was so bad. But sure, in Tarnos we could get it, because that is a castle. So there, wait, where are the blacksmiths? We could get up to tier 3, but that's not very good either, to be honest. That's awful. That's really not good. But let's get the leatherworker here. I absolutely agree with you. Get the leatherworker there. We'll get well, actually, it's a very substantial boost, really, because as I said before, that 1 armor improves our total defense on our Gondor militia by 10%. Go to any other unit and be like, oh mate, just build this thing and you'll get 10% increase on your defense. You'll be like, yeah, sure. But anyway, here then is where the landing has occurred, and I'm sure, is that bigger than the last one? What do we have in here? We have got not a whole. Oh, we were 1 turn away from getting the archers. Oh, that's a real annoyance. But we do, luckily, have 3 units over here. And if I could just... I'd want you to go right into that gap there. Why can I not... Oh, I just had it. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's fine, I think. Actually, if we were to attack this, what do the odds look like? They are also in our favour. Oh, it is tempting. It is tempting. But I think I'm going to leave it. Because this is a castle. We've got solid walls. We've got solid arrows coming out of those towers. So I think if they attack us on the next turn, I think we'll be okay because we could just use the walls. But it would have been a surefire victory had we got those archers. Absolute 100%. But actually, we don't need those units over there, do we? I'll tell you what, we could send... Oh, they're not ever going to make it there, are they? They can't even make it across the... Oh, no, they can. Well, I'll tell you what, you go and... I don't think we'll need more than 1 unit. judging
It
by...
will be an honor
Well, let's have a look at what they've got.
defeating you.
So they've got the general, who is really good. Then they've just got their rubbish units. But they do have 3 units of archers. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Actually, one of you guys in the comments mentioned that you really like having Gondor Cavalry Militia and Ambalas Pikemen, I think, in your forts. That way you can really handily deal with Corsair Invasions, because they do come with just trash, don't they? So if you've got some cavalry, just charge into their missile units, and then you've got pikemen to hold off the melee forces, then you're laughing. But currently we don't have any stables down here, so I think next thing we're going to get are some roads in Anulund. In fact, we could do that now, couldn't we? Well, let's just make sure that we've got everything else in order, and then we'll have a look at that. But first off, Hirluin, you're coming back. You don't need to hold that bridge anymore. Rohan's got... I mean, they've got a lot of forces at least, and I don't think we can hold... I don't think we can hold against another army. Although Hirluin is actually... He's gone up. He's gone up in numbers. But perhaps if we just took one more region. If we just took one more region. Bregnas. Yeah. So we do have units here that could... And we've still got the archers. And that's the main thing. We've got the archers. We've got the cavalry. So I'll tell you what. Let's send these folks over there. And just in case. Because if we need to fight one more battle, we can. And perhaps if we just took no, I don't want to take Bregnas. Because then that leaves us open Dunland over there. But maybe we just take Boldburg. Or something. Just take something. But I think we've got this in the bag over here. Because as long as they attack us, I really want them to attack us. I hope they attack us. And if they don't, I'll be a very sad panda. In fact, I'm so confident you guys are coming back over here. You're going to retrain. Like, we'll be that easily. And so we'll get some retraining done. I do still need to keep the economy going, but I'm not going to build anything in Minas Morgul other than the library that we already put in there. Because we don't know if we can hold it just yet. So, what can we get for money? Right, well, I was expertly able to just spend all of our money off camera. I just got really carried away. I was like, you get some money, you get some money. Right, so the first thing I did, I've just retrained the units in here, or 2 of the units. And actually, because of that, I wasn't able to retrain our Gondor spearmen here in Minas Tirith. However, that also has a silver lining, because the armourer is about to finish building, it's finishing its construction period, and then we can actually just retrain all of these. They'll get the armor bonus, and we'll be very happy about that. And what else did I get? I got the Mason's Hall in Cair Andros, just because it's cheap, and we're going to start building again. Lots of things. We've got the Communal Farming coming in Karasast, because the population growth is dire. And in Brethil, I got the practice range, so we can get more archers over here. Although, actually, do we have... Oh no, we've already got an archery range here. I'll tell you what, I'll put those archer militia in now. Actually, there's no point, is there, because they're still in the queue. But put those in. We want these guys replenishing as fast as possible, because I really like them. But anyway, so in Tarnos then... Oh, we've already got the stables. That wasn't this turn. And next turn, Communal Farming. Over here, what else did I put in? Dirt paths in Serralon. This is a massive region, Pinath Gallin, and I still don't have roads over here, so we're going to put some dirt paths here, and that'll speed up movement over here. Ideally, I'd get some paved roads in Lond Gallin along the long coast, and rather than immediately getting the dirt paths, because we don't need them anymore, it's too late to get them now, we don't need the increased movement. I just got the Mason's Hall again, just because we are going to be building that soon. But thinking on that subject, Gund is not going to be getting a whole lot of things, because I don't really particularly value it. We might not even hold it. We have yet to see what Enid Wyeth do, and how are we diplomatically with them? So they're not actually at war with anyone other than the independent realms, the rebels, and our relations are poor. So they might attack us. It might be because of that fort over there where we had troops occupied in there. So for that reason, I'm not really that bothered about Gund. But other than that, everything else is on it. I'll be interested to see what happens to Jorthon and on this bridge. Hopefully they attack us. But shall we see what happens? Well, this is actually both a good thing and a bad thing, because it means that we're going to win. And we're going to take Cair Andros. Oh my word. Oh wow. What, really? They really fancy themselves that much. I didn't see anything. I mean, maybe I'm kind of I'm a bit too cocky here. I forgot who. I think it was Oblivion Play said my weaknesses are clearly that I'm both cocky and I underestimate my strength. But this is probably a really good example of that, isn't it?
For the White City.
Right. Well, yeah. This is actually a lot. Oh, no. I have played on this battle map before. I am certain. Although I think I've come from this direction before. I feel like maybe this has been switched. But this is Cair Andros anyway. And it actually used to be an awful battle map. I think the town square was like up here. And there was like a keep here. And had some really small winding staircase. Like, it was so cramped, and you could not fit any archers in here at all. Yeah, so it was just awful. I think that's right when I say that. But we're just going to have to wait for them to come to us. Having said that, though, I am just going to charge on in there. And get out. Quickly get out. Quickly get out. How many did we take out? Hardly any. It wasn't very good, to be honest. I just realised they've got some orc archers there. I kind of forgot about that. But I don't think it's going to matter massively. They're going to get a few shots into our back. Most of them missing, though. But this orc coast unit, this is just wanting to get charged headlong. They got 211. We're going to take out a few. It actually wasn't the best charge, because we only took out a few at the at the head of the column. And now we got stranded and probably losing a few over there. I'd want them to just come and attack our pikemen, to be honest. But I thought it would be a good idea just to get a few charges on in there in the meantime. Well, the lines have met. And I'm trying to get the Pinnath Gelin into a tighter column there so that they can effectively charge right into those orc coasts. And I think, I can't remember who actually was the captain. I probably should have had a look into that. But as expected, the pikemen are just going to hold back. Although this is really weird configuration of troops there. But it worked in our favour, because they're never going to get through there. Especially not like that. Like, what are they thinking? Well, I suppose they're not thinking. That is the orc way. But we're just going to cycle in and out of these orc coasts. Eventually, they will fall. And our general there, taking down a few orcs. Oh, and in they come. Boom! Oh, it's just poetry in motion. And who wants to have a go now? I'll tell you what, let's break. Oh no, there goes the captain. And I'd be interested to see if they're gonna run. Yep, they are. And so that's kind of this battle won. That is basically this battle won. And we've got Cair Andros. And we're just charging right into them, so that's probably going to ruin the charge. Although, no, it was pretty decent. Oh, they're wavering. Oh, go away, orc archers. You're just ruining my charges. Oh, if you made it through, that might be enough. It might be enough. It's not enough. Well, you just go after the orc archers so that, we don't have to chase them again. And down they go. It really wasn't that difficult. And heroic victory, we lost 8. I can't believe that, well, yeah, this is just showcasing how overpowered both cavalry and pikemen are. And when I say that they're OP, they're like OP in certain situations. Although for cavalry, there are many of those situations. Oh, there's a carpenter's guild house here as well. There's not a whole lot else, though, is there? And, no, I'm still going to occupy. And the Ar Ardunaim, or Ardunaim, AA. They have attacked us. Husul has come. But we do have Captain Himdor coming to help us. And we do, most importantly, we have the tower, or the towers, from the castle. And hopefully that will win us the day.
Break their will.
Right then. Well, this is how it's going to go down. And our general, I'm going to put him just like So, making sure that he's there, because probably what is going to happen, and what usually tends to happen in these kinds of battles, is the AI just bum rushes through here, and they just push through with their mass, similar to how we've seen in some of the bridge battles, and I don't want him to be caught in amongst that and then die. Oh, and we've actually got these units over here, so they're going to have to run. They're going to be tired, but it's better that they actually make it here. And of course, then the Gondor infantry are up on the walls. They will absolutely slaughter the raiders. And more importantly, they're just there to keep the towers firing. And despite the fact that they'll make it through here, the towers will keep firing into this area here. So take you out of the phalanx and have you running. So they're coming. They might make it here in an opportune time just to strike them in the rear. And sadly, we don't actually have any special abilities with this guy here. Denethor, I think his name is. But he is upgraded with 2 tiers of armor. What are your stats? 5 attack, 10 defense. That is basically like 15 attack if you triple it, which Galu likes to do. But as you can see, actually, you can kind of see the differences in the tier. Those guys have got a bit extra armor there, and then they've got the helmet. That's about it, I think. Do they have anything different on the shield? No. I do like the shield though. But they're coming in, but 9% of them are killed, but they are in that bloody loose formation. Cowards. Now, we could definitely hold against all of this easily. It's just that general, and the fact that he's here is obviously going to improve their morale. They do look very cool. Inspired by Ar-Ardunaim the Golden, with his goldiness. And we're also even going to get some friendly fire here, I'm sure, with the towers. But look at them go. They just keep on going. Hopefully they just keep on sending men up here, because we've got a massive advantage fighting on the wall. And they've come on in. Okay, let's see how this goes then. I've still got this on slightly fast forward. Oh, and we actually took down... We managed to take down one of the ladders. I don't think I've ever seen that before. And we killed some of them. And these Gondor infantry, they're going to come in. But here they come, here they come. And we've even got towers over here firing. Do you know what? I so rarely fight in these kinds of settlements that you kind of forget about these things. And in fact, here is our town square. And this is what the settlement actually looks like from over here. Usually I end up fighting on that side over there. But as you can see, they're not going to make it through there. But they are just trying to bum rush through there. So maybe I should put these guys in that position. And in fact, I can get us to move a little bit forward, I suppose. Although I don't think that's... Well, we're going to do it. Who cares? Go a little bit forward, make sure they get some damage. And yeah, we got like Ballista towers over here. Oh yeah, that's nice. It's such a nice kill zone there. But this is not what I wanted. That is our general right there. Or is that our general? They look very similar. Oh no, that's the banner carrier. That is the general. He can't die. But we have one up here on the walls. Oh, but they're sending them all. This is good. This is good. So we can't just have loads here. And in come our reinforcements. Oh yes, I can't believe that. I think, was the auto-resolve in our favour? I can't remember. But oh, this feels so nice. So you're just gonna come in the rear and then just absolutely wallop him. And as long as our general doesn't die. Do not die. Oh, he's gonna die, isn't he? I'll be so pissed. Oh, but they're coming to attack us. Well, that's fine as well. So you just charge in the rear over there. And oh, yeah, actually, even better then. We'll have these pikemen going in through the door. And that'll be absolutely grand. Where is their general, though? Their general is... I can't even see him. Where's he gone? Has he just bypassed me entirely? Oh, he's going up on the walls. He's going up on the walls. And we are taking massive losses. Well, we kind of are. I mean, they're going to absolutely wreck us up there. But they're going to take a very long time to beat us up there. Because they need to make their way all the way down the line. So that's actually pretty good. Kind of. On the grand scheme of things. Now, hopefully we're not getting too much friendly fire here either. Because we've kind of got their backs to the gatehouse there. So... yeah, we're going to have some friendly fire, I suppose. But over here, we are holding. The general Oh, dear. Get out of there. You know what? I think what we're going to do is... you're going to come off defensive, so you're going to start pushing forward. And I think what we might even do is get you guys to come off defensive and start pushing forward. As you can see, there's a slight difference. Now there's a few of them prodding away. That way we'll get them to get off our general, really. And, oh, is that routing? No, they're just wondering on what to do. They'll be routing very shortly. I can assure you of that. Because in they come. Oh, very, very shortly. We don't want to press too far forwards, lads. But, like, enough to, you know, give them a what for. And save our general. Oh, he's really getting stuck in there, isn't he? He knows he loves a fight, he does, Denethor. You can't stop that man. But let's put on well, this is kind of ruining our day. Oh dear. We all kind of wanted to go in through there, lads. And you stopped us. Oh, but they're just getting pushed forward. This is like from this is like being in Thermopylae, just getting pushed forward and out. Get out of my town. How's it getting up on the walls over here? We have taken a few down, but they've taken far more than a few of us down. But I think the towers are probably the only ones that have killed any of them. I'm just making sure that our general hasn't gone down in any of these, or doesn't go down in any of these. If I just press home, home key. Oh, is that? No, that's the banner carrier. Where is the general? Is he like inside the gatehouse? Enemy general fallen. We didn't even get the usual thing. So clearly what happened there was that he just got shot by one of the towers. Because otherwise there'd be the animation. Alright then. Well, let's get on in there. They're already routing. In fact, you could just stop right there in front of the doors. That would be great. We'll just clear them out. And yeah, oh, brilliant. This is an easy win. Easy win. In fact, everyone just come back out. Come over here. You can come out of that formation. We'll just let the towers do the rest. And actually you as well, just come out of there. We don't want any friendly fire going on. And we'll just prepare ourselves for these gentlemen to make their way downstairs. Yes! I think that one Gondor militia did actually die. Yeah, he did. They killed all of them and then they routed. But we wiped them out. We lost 25%.
This is a clear victory.
25% is not a lot. I don't think. Anyway. But who got the most kills? Gondor militia, they did very well. But it was mainly the general's pikeman unit. Mainly, I wonder how many the general actually killed himself. But nice work. Dunland expands. Oh no. They must be doing very well. And, oh, we failed the mission to blockade a port of Umbar. But, over here then, well, you don't actually need to be here anymore. Just go back over there. And eventually you'll get free upkeep over there. I think what we should do now is, if I just merge, and then we can move out those that need to... we can just move out those that don't need retraining and keep the ones that do. So you guys, you can go over there. You can go back into the fort, and we'll retrain the rest here when we actually have the money. But you keep on moving in that direction. But yeah, as you can see, it looks like the Hirim have actually defeated those armies over here. I have a spy over here. Why don't I just... Come on, man. Just use the spy. Like, you got him. And something I don't want to have, actually, is this diplomat over here. I'd want to send him north. In fact, that is what I'm going to do.
Stopping here.
It's good to see that Rohan hold all of this, but it's bad to see. It's unfortunate that they don't hold Edoras. And what I could do is, actually, if I just had someone just go over there, it's much easier to march this way. But we're very preoccupied over here, and... oh dear. So what could happen here is... both of these armies can, of course, attack us at the same time. And I'm sure there was a third army. Oh, no, they must have merged with Balaknar Sunfire here, because he had barely anyone in his army. So these are the only armies. They're coming for Faramir. He's got barely anyone in there. So we can't wait. We absolutely can't wait for retraining here. no. We're going to have to just merge some of these guys. In fact, that's okay. And also the Gondor Spearmen, you all are going. Everyone get in there. Well, the 33 of you, you just go in there and we'll retrain you. And, do you know what? Let's equally just in fact, just pull everyone out. We don't want anything to go amiss here. We want to make sure we've got a full force there. Like, we're going to lose on some money, but we're making loads of money. Oh my word. Just not... Wow, yeah, I don't understand how suddenly we're making so much money. And actually, literally, just as I was... as I was waiting for the end turn to pass, I got a comment on the previous episode from Cool Dude the Brave. Nice name. He even spelt dude in a really cool way. So you know he is a cool dude. And I'm not being sarcastic either. But he said that roads in Calenhad make a lot of money, and they really do. I believe you, cool dude. So this is your answer. But we can't just yet get that, although we probably should get that as soon as possible, really. Although there are a few things that make a lot more money, I think. If we come over to Lond Gallen, didn't we get a construction queue or construction complete here? I don't think we did. What is this madness? But anyway, Lond Gallen then. It makes a lot of money for us. How can we make more money? Do roads make you more money? A little bit. It's like 400. 400. That's actually pretty good. Then we can also get troop movements along here. How much does a shipwright give? Oh, it's not going to show it very well, is it? Because it never does. But in terms of sea exports, we make a lot of money there. But if I got the... I'm thinking I'm going to get the Mason's Guild House first. Because at this point, we're going to be building a lot of very expensive buildings. Because even the farms cost quite a lot. We're going to be saving a lot of A, money, and B, time. Because then we're going to knock off a lot of those turn times off there. I do want Angbor to get involved over here, but I'd already moved Han on, so he is the chosen one. And something I forgot to do on the previous turn was actually recruit, or rather retrain units over here. In fact, you can move, you're going to go back to Tarnost. So that's the only place we can get them. We could get fiefdom way stations as well. That's something that some of you guys have mentioned. But I just haven't done that yet. They cost quite a lot of money, I think. Do they? Can we... Oh, we can't get one there just yet. If I just come down here, where are they listed under? Military Academy? Yeah. So, oh, you need a garrison's quarters. Do I not have a garrison's quarters here? Oh, okay. Garrison's quarters. Do you know what? I hadn't even noticed that. So, garrison's quarters is just the name for the, like, town guard in a castle. So you can get fiefdom way stations only in castles. So we've got one there, but we won't have one here. No, we won't. And not one here either. Okay. Learning something new every day. But of course, yes, we've just got so many castles that I hadn't even noticed that. But it does look like the Amrothians are kind of mustering a bit of a force over here at the command of Istion to hopefully take out some of these Ar Ardunaim. But we, of course, do need to help them out, but we just can't really right now. There's no Variags coming over here. They don't have any ships either. They've been taken care of, so I feel pretty comfortable taking out these units. We can actually recruit them in 4 turns. I'll tell you what, we'll take... No, let's take them both, because the Corsair Invasion has just been, so there's not going to be another one coming, like, immediately. So, if I'd just like to rephrase what I was about to say there, because it was all just such a word. I have noticed that a lot of armies just bypass this region completely, and I can't remember who it was that said it a few episodes back, that they won't go for Fanulond until they take Lynn here. So, these armies seem to be relatively safe for now. So, I don't have any bad feeling in setting off with these archers on their own, at least for now. But we do need a few units of cavalry to go with this. So, oh yeah, we got stables there. Do we have any cavalry from over here? No, we don't. The Zamrothian squires are still 11 turns away. Oh my days, but let's get those archers. Oh, and we got those Black Root Vale archers. So let's get them immediately coming over here. Like so, because they're going to be very handy. And then over here then, yeah, as I say, I already did say, didn't I, that we need to get that sorted. Cirith Ungol then. I kind of forgot that we even took this settlement. We can get rid of the Brawler's Pit. It does absolutely nothing for us. But they do have a boar breeder. They've got roads here, blacksmith. And the Carpenter's Guild House is like the most valuable thing here. But they are coming at us with more units. But they just don't seem... I do wonder and I do question how good they can really be. If I just pop a watchtower there, can I see? No, I can't. We don't want to put too much in there because we might have to vacate this area. I don't want both of them dying for basically a nothing region. But I'll tell you what, let's just put the Library in there because we may as well start growing the culture because we are going to have this region eventually. But yeah, we probably will have to give up on it relatively soon. I'm just hoping we can take these two armies out. And then we'll be able to rebuild for the next one that will be coming for Cirith Ungol. Or if it does come for Cirith Ungol, who knows? It might do the same loop around there. That's what I'm hoping. And then we can start focusing on the Variags. Because I think if we take these two regions, we've taken a real big chunk out of Mordor. And if I just go over here, we'll have a look at what they've got in the Black Gate. Yeah, they've got like dribs and drabs coming. But I think we are... We're on the front foot here. But let's keep the spy around there. Can we strengthen Faramir in any way? We could send Forlong the Fat. He's been getting very fat over here for a very long time. And he would be actually really good in that line. But I don't want to get him killed. Although Otar would be very good. No, we're going to send Forlong. We're going to send Forlong. He's been doing nothing for so long. And... yeah, I think that makes me feel a lot better because Forlong is a formidable fighter to go along with the Fountain Guard and the Ballista. We could be able to fend off against that army, and if it doesn't go well, we can still, I think, like if we retreat, we'll go into Cair Andros, and from there we're virtually unbeatable. But I just prefer fighting on the bridge battle personally because it's quicker. And just to make sure that we are constantly building something in our key settlements, chiefly Minas Tirith, I've put in a steward's hall so we can get more recruitment in one go. And I think that's kind of it. Of course, I put in a few, I retrained a few units out here so then we can push them out immediately in that direction. And other than that, I think we're largely set. And Hirluin, if you'd like to, we could get a few towers built over here. Although we'll have to do that next turn because we've got no money for that. So if I just make sure that the retraining... where were we retraining? Yeah, well, anyway, doesn't really matter. Let's see if we can survive this next turn. I think it's going to be quite a juicy one. Well, first off, Khand stands with Mordor. So my hope of the Variags siding with us... is now out the window. It's not going to happen. So this campaign is not going to suddenly become a bit easier. And also, as you can see, my plan did not work. And in fact, we're too strong now here on this bridge. Because they don't want to attack us. Radzag has come down here. And he is likely to attack Minas Morgul, where Boromir is. Now, Boromir is a beast. He is a beast. And we have seen how Minas Morgul is on the inside. So we can kind of see that it is possible to use cavalry charges in there. So I'm not totally out of hope. It's mainly due to that unit of Uruk-hai that I'm fearful. Because we don't have any armor piercing. So the only thing we would have is Yorthon and, to an extent, the Pinatgelin cavalry. So I think what I'm going to do... I mean, here's... there's absolutely no chance of mercenaries over here. But, Yorthon, you're going to come in here. And we're sadly going to have to leave Cirith Ungol. And actually, I don't think we did see any announcement for another stack of Mordor to come for Cirith Ungol. So I guess they don't get one. Or do they? Any of you in the comments like to inform me of that, that would be grand. We're going to move all of those guys in there. If there's anything that we can just merge, perhaps if you merge together, 20 of you, there you go. You go in there, and then we're just going to destroy, we'll destroy the blacksmith. And then we're going to destroy the garrison's quarters. Because these are all things that we can relatively quickly build. And once the orcs take all this back, they'll build those immediately. But we'll leave the Carpenter's Guild house. Because, I mean, it's not going to be too long before we come back here, is it? I hope. We just have to deal with this army here. Now, I do hope, I reckon, if they attack us, or indeed, even if we sally out, we can sally out, do a few cavalry charge. Oh no, I don't think that would be very good at all. No, I don't think that's going to work. I think we just need to wait for them to attack us. And similarly over here, if I now attack him, yeah, he's not going to want to fight us, is he? Can I move? Oh no, I can't move anyone out of that. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh dear. Wait, what did I just... Oh, yeah, that's not part of the game. Oh, now they're not going to attack us there, which is really frustrating, and I can't move any units out of there to kind of make them attack. So they might even move down to Eastern Osgiliath, which is about to get attacked once again by the Variags. So I'll tell you what, let's move Otar across, and can we get a unit? No, we can't. We can retrain that unit there, and to be honest, I think we'll be okay then. They've got similar numbers. Yeah, we'll beat that easily. A lot of recruitment though. Cair Andros got Athelian Rangers. Nice one. I forgot that we got those in. And there we go. Construction report. Right, there's some key decisions to be made down here in the south. Looking here, we could go and help Istion the Fearless. He's just gone out there, straight in there. He doesn't have a care in the world. But you check out this. There's Warlord Orash. He's got a massive army there. It doesn't matter if it's trash. It's still going to be better than what we've got. But we can't really... We can't beat that just yet. The forces are coming. We're about to get some cavalry, I think. And we've got some archers coming as well. And we've got a lot of units on their way. So soon, I think we will be able to beat the Variags. But soon is not now. And it's unfortunate that Istion has gone out there because he's got quite a lot of units there. And he does have some cavalry there, which would be really useful in an allied battle. But they do have some more forces coming. So it's not like they're completely out of it. We can't actually see... I mean, I believe they hold Methrast, but they don't hold Gobel Tolflas. So I think we're going to have to probably beat this army. And we might even have to push out and take Territoros. I think that's probably what's going to happen. It's just... this is a real pain over here. Now, we do have 4,360 gold coins. And I'm gonna go for a ballsy move here. It's going to be a ballsy move. I'm just going to... Rather than recruit any units, because I don't think we need any units, I do like how much money these roads give. And once we've built them, they're built. And it's just profit forever. And that is a sizable amount of income there. So I'm going to put that in. It does kind of put us in a bit of a tricky spot here. So we obviously aren't retraining this. But if you look at the banner sizes, they're about equal. And if they come at us with any cavalry, we'll annihilate them because we've got spearmen. And this general here, he will beat any of their infantry as well, regardless of what it is. So I think we'll be okay on that front. And we're commanding a bit of a force here as well with a lot of generals. I don't tend to like to have too many generals in each army. But right now, that is how it is. And we'll put another tower over here so we can keep an eye on Isengard. And maybe we'll put a few down here and then as we clear off, essentially. Because it does look like Isengard are not enjoying the company of the Rohirrim. And our diplomat then, he's going to go north to Lothlorien. And we're going to flog off some map information. I think it's 200 gold per region that you can sell your map information. That's what I heard in the comments of another video. Or it might have been 300. It's 200 or 300. And with the amount of regions that we've got, how many do we have? We've got... oh, this looks a bit... Oh, wow. Maybe it's because... I think this is so bugged because Captain General Boromir, Liberator of Minas Morgul is such a long title. But that... Is that a 20... I can't even... We've got... Well, anyway, we've got 10 castles, 11 cities. So that's 21. So we've got 21 regions. You times that by 200 and you've got, what? 4,200. We could get 4,200 per agreement. At least. It might be even more. But let's see then what happens. Did these guys get retrained? Oh, they did. Oh, some of them did. So you first go in there. That's going to save us some money. And I think the archers should stay in here. Or, well, yeah. So you four go in there. Yeah, that'll be fine. Excellent. Let's move on to the next turn. Nazgul return to Mordor and the blue wizards perish. And this guy has got a lot of traits, hasn't he? Talent with numbers, 10 build... Well, the 5% trade actually is really good. If he was smart, he'd be fantastic. Well, I'm going to take this guy, because not only is he... I mean, he doesn't have authority, but I don't think that really matters. But he's got a few solid ones. He's also got Nervous of Outsiders, so he's got +1 public security. So he's got a slightly larger bodyguard, I think. And we did get some Rising in Cirith Ungol. It doesn't really matter. It's already a citadel. It can't be upgraded. And also now, with them actually besieging us there, that's really helping us out, because that just lets us hold it for a couple of other turns. But as you can see, Radzag, by the way, have any of you guys played Kingdom Deliverance? In that, there's a guy called Radzig. I'm sure that's actually a real... character or person from Bohemia from back in the day. So he's not just a character. But we have been attacked. I'm not going to sally out. I'm going to wait for them to attack us. And I'm hoping that our generals carry the day. Now we do have... Like our infantry will beat theirs. They do have a lot of it. But we do have Gondor infantry, and Gondor infantry are like a couple of tiers above theirs. And we do have a few pikemen. If we had a couple of units of pikemen, it would make me feel a lot better. But Boromir is probably going to kill like 400 of them, so it doesn't really matter. And over here then, there's a few more forces of Mordor coming our way. And I did notice that the Variag army, they're like line, because you can kind of see... well, when I say line, I mean this. Like, the red, and that kind of, like, went all the way round. They thought that they can go round Cair Andros to Western Osgiliath. Oh, my dog's coughing. I hope you didn't hear that. I mean, it's just a cough. And, yeah, I'm hoping that Mordor army over there comes over there. But just to make sure that they definitely do attack us, I'm going to put some of these guys back into... Cair Andros. So the 4 of you go in there, because you know it's we're paying these people. So to have them here is not necessary. Although I'll bring out the Ithilien Rangers. Actually, we'll have them like so. So we'll have our line immediately ready. Like that is nice. That is very meaty. We don't need a governor in Western Osgiliath currently. Like it's better to defend what we have. Although I don't like the fact that we can't see over here. There could be another force of Khand coming. But we did lose some money, but not a whole lot. Considering the amount of armies that we've got out and about. Brethil got a practice range as well. We can get... oh, that's good. We can get some archers there now. That's going to massively help us. And Warlord Rash is posturing towards us. I do wonder where he's going. But as you can see, he's got a lot of cavalry. They're cavalry bodyguards as well. They're like... oh, because he's the faction heir. But the generic unit, they are horse archers. And I think they're even arm-piercing with their bows as well. They're really good. But they're really trash. Oh, how they've got Variag horse archers already. And they've been buffed. When I last played with them, they only had 5 missile attack, I'm fairly sure. And equally, actually, the Khandish Raiders, I think they have a missile attack of 4 rather than 3. So they have definitely been improved upon. But, yeah, I'm not going to fall for what happened last time. Because last time they completely bypassed us, went for this bridge over here. And tried to do some funny stuff. So we'll just go on that bridge. I don't expect them to attack us. And if they do, well, oh dear. And we'll just go on that bridge over there as well. And, oh, we've been besieged or blockaded over in Pelargir. That's going to hurt our income. But we're just going to wait for all of these armies to kind of form into one. And we've only got one unit of cavalry. But with the amount of generals, I think I'll just put them all together. I don't really care about having too many generals. We'll just put them all in together. And it'll be happy days. Now, we might have a bit of a tough time. In fact, if we could... Oh, there's one more unit over there. Let's bring you guys down. I think that is all we need. If we had another Ballista, it would be amazing. And I forgot that we even put these guys in the queue. Oh, but I did. And look at that. Silver tier armor. We can even get that upgraded a bit more. But it really improves their defense by a lot. It's just a shame that we couldn't get those pikemen over to Boromir a bit sooner, because that would have been fantastic. And we've got a lot of units training. And we can get some Gondor infantry. So it's not the end of the world if we do lose Boromir. I don't think we will, but if we do, it's not all doom and gloom. And we've got 3 grand in the coffers. As someone, I think our travesty says that. But in the kitty, we've got 3 grand. What are we going to do with it? What are we going to do? Well, firstly, we're going to put some... Well, actually, hold on. Okay, so those 9, you're going to retire. You're going to... You're going to just get retrained somewhere. We'll put you in that direction for now. Anyone else that can still hang about, we can just merge the pikemen, I suppose. It doesn't massively matter. Legio 1 ring bell. Oh. Well, we lost that. Anyway, it doesn't really matter, as I said. But we can send these fellas back over there as well. And then Hirluin and Dwin you're going to come back over here. We're going to pick up these units. And we're going to go and besiege Foldberg. We're going to take that. We're going to make sure Rohan defeat Isengard. I've had enough of this. In fact, should we take... Wait, did they hold the Westfold before? No, they did. They definitely did. But we're going to go and take one of these regions. And that way, hopefully, we'll sort out the crisis with on our northern border. And you fellas, you're going to go into that fort. Can you just get in there? Thank you. Wow, I would really want the Númenórean armourer, but we'll have to get that next. And I think, well, Pelargir would be a good place to get stuff in, but not really. It's really not that good. I'll tell you what, get land clearance in Brethil, and I think next turn we'll have some things clearing up. So soon we'll need a lot of money, so I don't really feel bad about hoarding a little bit. And actually, you archers, you're going to be needed in this direction as well. So come down here, and yeah, and I'm just training so many troops, aren't I? Someone stop me, and I'm getting those as well. There we go. Let's see. Finally, yes, someone is attacking. Oh no, they've night attacked us. But that's a... So who's... The captain has attacked us. How has the captain got night attacker? Well, anyway, it doesn't really matter. What have they got? Nothing really to be worried about. Nothing that we can't hold back for our archers to shoot at. Like, the captain is the Marauders. Keep note of that, because they're going to charge straight on in, and then they're going to get killed. Blacknar Sunfire, this army won't break until he goes down, but he won't, because what does he have again? Temple Wards. Very, very good. We've seen all their units before, but what is... Oh, they're not even coming with. That's actually pretty decent. So let's go in and fight.
For the White City!
Right, well, this right here, this is a formation that no one is getting through. Unless they do. I hope they don't. We've got our archer militia here. We've got the Ballista. Wait, if I could get them to say it.
City Ballista!
That just makes me laugh so much, and I heard it when I just moved them here. They're like, this is Ballista. Can I get them to say it one more time? Oh, it's funny. We've got the Athelian Rangers, Faramir, and they're just going to be shooting over here. We've got Borderlong. He's going to be strengthening this side if they come across this side. Last time I did note that the Temple Wards all came this way, so I put the... to negate that, I've also put the Gondor Spearmen here, and we've got another unit of Territorial Guardsmen over there, and another one. So let's see how it goes, okay? So we might have to do a bit of shuffling before full battle is assumed, because I want to make sure that no funny business goes on. And so you go like so, and actually I remember now that this is the incorrect formation, isn't it? You actually need to come like right there. Yeah, that was it. And over here then, I think you're in pretty good spots, to be honest. You just go there, and you also go right there. And then I'll tell you what, Borderlong, you're just going to hold there for now until our... I think we've got... Oh no, we don't have any reinforcements, do we? Well, this might be a pickle. I don't think it will be. Oh no, we'll be fine, we'll be fine. So no one's actually firing at will, are they? And all of you defensive, if you're not already, then now you are, and you should be running, please. And now this Ballista, I don't think it's got loads of ammunition, but it's going to have a fair amount, you'd think. So let's see how this does. Come on, Ballista. Where are you? Shoot. Fire. Loose. Come on, the enemy are upon us. There we go. There's one. Oh, that's slaughtering them. I can't help notice that these guys... Oh no, now they're charging. That's okay. That was solid. That was solid. And now you guys can fire. And I'll tell you what. In fact, all of the Athelian Rangers now just shoot into the Orc Scouts. They're going to have a lot of ammunition. That is getting perilous. That is getting so close to our archers' heads. But look at that. It's getting so many kills. Oh my days. That is beautiful. Now we have put these... Oh my god, what are you doing? That is exactly why I dislike ballistas. Oh my god. Because you never know where they're going to be firing. And let's make sure that all the archers I think they're all running. They look like they're all running already. Yeah, they're all running.
The enemy general abandons his men.
Okay, that's the Marauders. They're gone. And the Southron Lancers, I think they're from the second army. I think. Actually, I don't know.
We've captured the enemy's general.
Oh, well, that only goes... As you can see, Spearmen are insane against Cavalry. And we've lost maybe one man in the Fountain Guard. Probably just to our Ballista. God damn it, I hate Siege. But they are very useful. I could deny that. Give them a chance and they will do well. A lone unit of Orc archers just came across the bridge. And something I think is worth mentioning also is that the Lasanic Axemen of Forlong actually frighten enemy infantry. So that is a massive boost. And probably why they just routed so quickly. Although they will always hold on until the general goes down. So there is that. But can we just catch them? Can we just... Are we just going to have to... This is weird. Looks like me is still on the menu. Now, can we get some ballista shots over there? Some ballista bolts? Right down there. That would be fantastic. Oh my word, it would be juicy. Now, we don't have to be sparing with the ammunition. I think once we take these down, that'll be that. And those Orc archers are going down. But, come on. Fire. Fire. Do it. Oh, that's a nice arc. Oh, jeez, they go so close to our men, though. It makes me nervous. I'm not a fan of it. And I tell you what, you guys just start firing into what you wish. And Athelian Rangers as well. We've got so much ammunition. Just go for it. Oh, yeah. This is really upgrading the defense. This ballista. Oh yeah. I tell you what. If I had a catapult, actually, would a catapult do any better here? I'm thinking no. I think this is the ideal siege equipment for bridge battles. Don't at me. Oh my word. I love it. And they're broken. Everyone stop. You stop. And you stop firing. You stop firing. We don't want any friendly fire at all. And I tell you what, Forlong, just go nuts. Just go kill things. Oh, you're never going to catch them though. Right? The Temple Wars, where are they? Over there. So if you could just maybe I should slow this down as well. I do have a terrible habit of playing it fast forward. Can I just click on the Temple Wards? There we go. And oh my word, that was close. In fact, I think that definitely did take some of us out. And just kill that marauder over there. So it is just these guys now with the ammunition. And well, there's nothing really that grand to shoot at. Oh, the frames are awful. Oh my days. But any ballista bolt on those Temple Wards is gold. Although they're getting very close to the Moranning Guard, let's not anymore, because I mean the Fountain Guard. I don't want any Fountain Guard getting killed for stupid reasons. They're not going to run away. Like there's no, like they can't run away. This is ballista. No, no. Oh my god! I hate the ballista. I hate ballistas. I hate them. I thought I just told you to stop firing. Stupid ballista. I tell you what, we can't. There's nothing even to fire at anymore. Forlong, you're going in against the Temple Wards. Oh, I can't go close like that. You go up against them. Let's just bonsai straight at them. He's the perfect unit against the Temple Wards. To a learned man, it would look like the Temple Ward are trying to run away. Which is a real shame. So we're just going to shoot them and do what damage we can. Now, I think there are still a few back there, but I'm fairly certain that the Nazgul is over here. Or is he? I don't see him. There's just so many corpses littering the ground that I can't see. But I'm hoping he's somewhere in there and Forlong's going to get him. So let's just use leadership to improve our combat effectiveness. Well, it does appear that he did actually manage to get away wherever he is. He has vacated the battleground, the battlefield, and so has everyone else. Well, we did win, but we didn't wipe them out. And that's annoying. Now, let's have a look at these kills. Now, there was a small amount of friendly fire, but the Fountain Guard, they lost one to the Ballista. And, yeah. But wait, let's have a look at these kills. 533 kills for the Ballista. That is sensational. It didn't even use up all of its ammunition. And I wonder if that's including some of our own men. But yeah, the Fountain Guard didn't even have to kill that many, to be honest, because it was all down to the Ballista. Excellent. Enemy camp sacked. And we did actually wipe out one of those armies, so that is definitely good news. But Balak Nar Sumphi did manage to get away, and since we don't have any cavalry, we can't actually go and get him, which is a real pain. What did we just get here? So, we did just get the leather worker. We could even go in for a blacksmith here, but I think that one tier for now is good enough. And Karasast, what did you get? What did you get? Communal farming? Excellent. And finally, Serralond got the Death Paths. Serralond being this region here. Excellent. We can actually move around a little bit faster as well. We could look into getting mines now in these regions as well, because not only does it obviously give this income here, it would also improve, I think it does actually increase the amount of tradable goods, so it would improve trade as well by doing that. But Hirluin, then, you're going to march in this direction. You're going to pick up
Let us set up camp here.
Derefen, you're going to stay there, I think. We're going to take all those out like so. And that's like a pretty decent stack there. We've got archers, we've got front line, and we've got cavalry. So I think we can do some decent damage. And I'd really want to take... I just want to take one of these regions. Like, Rohan don't seem to be very intrigued to go out anywhere else. Isengard is heavily defended. They'll, of course, have... They will, of course, get a garrison there should you attack it. And there is actually Lord Saruman, and I really want to snipe him. Because he's a really good general. He'd be really difficult to take out, because he's A's crossbow-wielding unit, but then also he's got an abundance of armor. And there is Balaknad of Sunfire. But as you can see, we've got a bit of we've got some respite here for now. I don't think there's anything coming from this direction. He says. No, absolutely not. So we're clear on that front. We're just going to wait. Hopefully Radzag attacks us the next turn, because we are, of course, suffering attritional losses here in the garrison. But we'll hopefully be able to beat that. We'll wipe it out, and then I think, given how... I mean, I don't really care if they hold on to Cirith Ungol for now, since we just destroyed everything. But we just go in and take the Black Gate next. So if we defeat that army, we'll of course need to send some forces over there for Boromir to replenish. But then after that, this army here will get a few more units in there, and then he can actually just go and take Gelebrin, and then move in on the Black Gate. Or do we just go on the Black Gate first? I think that might be a much better idea, because then that negates all forces coming from over here. They'd have to come through there or there. And Gelebrin, whilst it is a castle, they're not going to have loads of units pouring out of there. And once you kill off the Nazgul, they're all enclosed in here. So any forces coming from there, they won't have a captain, and they won't be very treacherous in battle at all. But with that, I am going to leave this episode there. As you can see, we are mustering a real army over here. And the next turn promises to be a real cracker, because I think we'll probably begin the episode with the siege battle over here in Minas Morgul, which will be very exciting to defend there. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Comment if you liked it, or even you could like it. You can that thumb, click it, and that is a like. You can do it. I believe in you. But I'm Game with Gandalf. Good day.